Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Polygamists are select. Oh man, I like that, Rom. You talking about money, polygamy? Like a lot of people don't want to talk about polygamy. But that's actually a reality out here. That's a relationship reality. Now, if we're talking in Western culture, is it legal? No. But you have plenty of men, particularly if they're Islamic or Hebrew Israelite, who still practice it. They just don't, but the thing is they go through a private ceremony, usually a spiritual ceremony, and they usually don't tell, the state doesn't do anything. The state doesn't do anything because you didn't go through the state. Now, any man can do that. You got men with active rosters, and in essence, they practice in polygamy. Now, it ain't just some women they messing with. These women are basically their wives. But in order for a man to do that, he has to be select. When women get into a relationship with a man and they know he has other women, he's select. And part of the thing he's select is, but they also know his nature is he needs more than one woman. In fact, it's interesting in many cases when you have groups or people who practice it, it might be the women who bring in other women. And they know it. And it can go anywhere from, what you call a polytriad, where a man actively got two women, to, you might have several. Now, a lot of people might, but the thing people got to understand is that man is select. And that happens. Now, like I said, it's not advertised and people don't talk about it. And, you get some people judging it. But you got to say, okay, what's this man bringing? Well, first of all, he does have to take care of them sexually. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. But then he's also bringing the other side of it, too. He's bringing the steadiness. Because in cultures where they do have that, now it's not perfect. Some women have been through that and they've had some complaints, but marriage is a marriage. But usually in those cases, the man still has ultimate control. And a lot of times the man, this is a guy who's, first of all, think about it. He's able to get multiple women, but not just multiple women, but multiple women to cooperate. Whether or not he chooses the woman or the woman brings a friend in or some woman she likes or cool with, she still got to submit to his leadership. That's one thing with the men who actually practice it. They running stuff. And they run it, and it's not just, some people might think, oh, that's just so he can have sex with whoever. Nah, it's really one of those things that's hitting on multiple levels. See, understand something. Even though I publicly said that whole select, non-select thing is a sexual thing, you still got to do shit outside the bedroom. And remember, I said in a car video earlier this week, that's ultimately what my whole thing is. That man who could satisfy that woman in the bedroom, bring what the player brings, but then outside of it still be a good family person, take care of all those resources, all that other stuff. Now, you get some men on that level, women knowingly will share him, because you also have cases where it might not necessarily be a polygamous situation, but the man, he got so much going on and he's satisfying the woman to a degree. She'll be like, hey, you can go out do it as long as you keep me taken care of. You can go do what you want to do. He might even bring it in, and like I said, that happens a lot more in this country than people realize. A lot of dudes are just low key about it because you get. You still get some judgments. You get some women like, oh, he used them and all of that. And then, you get some other guys. You get plenty of guys who wish they could be in the same situation. But some other guys, because they getting zero women, they'll try to say, oh, well, they doing this. I've actually heard some guys say that. They say, oh, wow. Because they were talking about a well-known person. I don't want to call his name, but they were like, wow, that woman running him and stuff. I was like, nah. In fact, I peeped with his one guy. Like I said, I ain't going to call his name. He was probably getting more even outside his marriage, to be honest. Because I peeped him with a very well-known woman. And I was like, I told some people, I was like, I think he hitting that. But in order for a man to be there, he still has to be select. Now, understand something. let me jump on that, because I know some people, when I throw those terms out, they get upset. They get mad, or they want to act like, select guys just some broke dude just hurting women. I was like, you got a range of men that women actually like prefer, a range of it. Yeah, you got the low account dog who gonna hurt somebody, and usually because he got that sex appeal. But then you got some dudes so sharp, women, shoot, they willing to share him. They are willing to share him. I mean, and the number of guys who got it like that is high, and it's usually the case. It's usually the case they able to satisfy them, because like in the tantra subculture that exists, you got some guys, they'll tell you. In fact, there's names I could drop. There's names I could drop where they rolling like that. In fact, you'll have that with a lot of celebrities. You'd be surprised what they have going on behind closed doors. But that's the thing. Now, to understand, what is it? What's the main thing with her? Okay, so if you keep women like that, think about it. In order to keep a woman in that situation, the sex part definitely has to be there. A woman ain't gonna deal with that. Women ain't gonna deal with it. I mean, these dudes making money, but a lot of them ain't multimillionaires or something. He might be working hard doing his thing and all of that, but where she just getting there just to get the money. Shoot, she can go get, if that's all she wanted. If that's all she wanted, she could. There's plenty of high paid dudes, high 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure dudes who don't have anybody. And a woman, if she just wanted money, she just hook up with them and she good to go just with the money. So when she getting with that guy in that polygamous relationship, it gotta be more than just money. Now, money plays a part, always plays a part, but it's more than just money. He has to satisfy her sexually, taking care of her, but then he still has to deal with that other side, the social side. How he carrying himself in public, how he treat her and everything outside the bedroom. And he's able to do that. And you talking those guys, shoot, they're a great example. In fact, some people, when you find some guy like that, whenever I run into some guy like that, I give him a shoot. I give him a thumbs up. I was like, yeah, you got something going on. Because you got to. Because you got women out here. They could have a man who all he did, he ain't even mess with. She could be married to him in a relationship. All this dude did was say hi to another woman and she ready to break up from him. He hug a woman too much. It could be a church hug. She ready to break up from him. Yet in some cases, when you get these polygamous situations, they willing to share. In fact, I've known of some polygamous dudes, or they got multiple women or something. They'll be in the bed. They have multiple women sleeping in the bed with them. But they usually hitting on both sides, because that's the thing about it. When you throw the word polygamy in there, the man he can't be just some bum that they just passing around or something. He gotta have that social side together, at least kind of sharp. He gotta have it. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So for him to even get there, he's a select dude. Understand that. Now, I'm like saying that because one of the things I want to be doing, especially this year, is just really, I said it before, one, attacking any like misconceptions, but also just expanding what's really out there. A lot of dudes who don't know what's out there ain't getting out there, but there's a lot of stuff out there going on, happening. But people just have to open their minds and just see it. Sometimes it's right in front of them, And like the polygamous thing, I mean, shit, it's scary. I'm like, damn, you know how many polygamists, polyamorous, open relationship people I know? Dealing with, knowingly, got women who know they sharing this dude and they still dealing with him. You got to be at a certain level to do that, all right? So just keep all that in mind. Open your mind. And don't think you got to get in that world if you're not feeling. If you just want to just get one woman and chill, that's you. But other dudes are still doing it anyway. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.